So today's the day we are going to start our potatoes. The first set we are going to do are going to be mashed potatoes that will be going into the freeze dryer to make instant mashed potatoes. So this is going to be quite a bit of cleanup because obviously they do come with flaws when you buy them in bulk like that. But we're going to do our best to clean them up, get the peels off, and start boiling. So here's the peeling process, getting all the blemishes and things like this off so that we are down to the actual white potato. Now putting them in water while you're peeling them, waiting to cut them up into chunks like this, will prevent them from browning as you are processing them to make them into whatever it is you are going to make them into. These are completely cooked. Drain the water off, throw them in a strainer, and then we will start mashing. So I use a hand masher to mash them. It's going to be your best bet to get them at least mashed, because if you use like a hand mixer or anything else, you're probably going to end up with chunks, and then they get like super dehydratedly hard. So definitely do your best to get every chunk possible. It's a lot of smashing to make sure you get all your potatoes smashed. Alright, so while my potatoes are getting smashed, I am going to go through and I'm going to start my freeze dryer because it takes 15 minutes to warm up. Turn the pump on the back and make sure that, alright, we're going to hit start. And we got to make sure that this is also closed. This is where you'll drain water, the valve. So we'll close that up so no air is getting in there. And then it will go for 15 minutes with the vacuum chamber cooling off. So these are my freeze dry racks. I always put my silicone insulator on. That way it isn't sticking to the metal of the pan as it freezes. So we're going to take this and put a layer of that on these. So I was able to fill 3 of my 4 trays, and since I don't like to mix and match different products because it doesn't freeze like it should, we are just going to start with these 3 trays. Keep processing and pre-freeze potatoes kind of in the same layer in which I got on these trays, and then I can just actually put them on there as a frozen product versus a raw product, which seems to help it freeze faster too. But this is how they start. We are now going to load the freeze dryer. Come down after 15 minutes. This is usually how it reads. At this point, I will turn my pump off, open the valve so that the door will unseal to be able to load my product in. Alright, door is open. See all that wonderful cold steam coming out. Always load from the top down. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, so we'll take and we'll reseal that. And the pump back on. Close our valve. And we will hit continue. Now I have mine where it goes consistently for 20 hours. If you ever check it and your stuff's not quite froze, then you add hours from there. And this will take about 20 hours or so. So this is my finished potatoes, froze dry. And as you can see, it's very, very flaky. So we'll put that into a bowl and really flake it up. And that creates your potato spuds. And then we'll put it in Mylar and store it. Now that I have them all off the trays, obviously they're chunked and need to be turned into flakes or potato powder. So I'm going to take my wonderful Ninja and put it through there to create potato spuds. All loaded up, here we go. That's all she wrote. There you have it, 1 meal of potato spuds.